table. I just celebrated my 39th birthday. It's a really great accomplishment. You all should probably clap if you're not clapping. Because it wasn't until the 1900s that people started living past the age of 33. I just discovered that. So just imagine, you're getting in your 30s, you're finally feeling confident, you're paying down your student loan debt, you're getting eye creams, and then there's death by diarrhea. And a lot of times people are surprised when they hear that I'm 39. They think I'm younger. Maybe not from this angle. A lot of necklines and nose hairs, right? And I used to think that was flattering that people thought that I was younger. Like, OMG, thank you, I moisturize. But then I realized it's just my awkward lack of social skills. I use some phrases like OMG a lot that makes people think I'm maybe not quite a fully functional adult. And I also work from home. I worked from home for 12 years. So I think I probably missed out on a few key social development opportunities, like having a work husband, or going to happy hour with the crew, or committing, commute-induced homicide. I would just literally kill for any of those opportunities. No, I just love working from home. It's great. I love being at home all the time. I wish I was home right now. I do think that people are the worst part of any activity. I don't know, bars, concerts, family vacations, sex, literally just the worst. I do like solo sex, duh, of course. But I also like partnered sex, but just for fun, not for function. Not trying to create anything outside of a small puddle on a sheet or anything. But don't get me wrong, it's an adorable way for you to ruin your life. I'm just very specifically me and my boyfriend having kids. And I blame that on face swap. I don't know if you all remember Face Swap. For any fellow oldies, it's where you can mash up two faces together and create a composite of the two faces. And so my boyfriend is good looking. I even recently learned that some friends have been calling him Hot Don for years. But that might just be because Donald is not ever a name you think of when you think of hot guy names, right? So there's Alejandro, Antonio, Hunter, Donald. I don't know, maybe that's just me. My grandpa's name was Donald, and I was barely attracted to him. So, boyfriend Hot Don is hot. I'm this, and then put us together, and we look like if Tom Petty had a kid with a Cabbage Patch doll, and then got run over by a Honda Civic. It was horrifying. And aside from that visual nightmare, I just don't like kids. I think they're little assholes, to be exact. They're my #1 cause of friendship breakups, I would say. So, friends who used to be down to, pop a few mushroom caps on a Tuesday are now doing things like wearing teething rings as actual jewelry, or putting tiny toilet seats on top of their regular toilet seats. Disgusting. But no, it's fine, I guess. I guess we're done with that friendship. Have fun feeling well rested and ready to carpe that Wednesday, Stephanie. But I do actually, I think it's bullshit because, who would you rather hang out with? Some fleshy nuisance who relies on you for everything and can't control her own emotions or bladder? Or your own child. And speaking of not having a fully formed brain, have you ever said the wrong word for years and years and years without realizing it? I have. I used to tell people that my ex and I had an amicable breakup. That's not the right phrase. What happened was he had a threesome during my 30th birthday party at Bonnaroo. No, don't feel bad, I have Hot Don. It's everything. So what happened with that story was we were at the music festival, he got too drunk, he went to the camping area. I came back there a few hours later, he wasn't in the tent, figured he passed out in a field somewhere, I could deal with that later. In the morning, he was back and he sat me down to tell me that he had a threesome in a tent a few rows over. Like he didn't even go to VIP. It's just and I just had to walk away when he told me that. Because there was this feeling in the pit of my stomach, and it was joy. It was happiness. I was thrilled because it was a relationship that I wanted to end, but I didn't have any good reason. Like aside from the fact that I wasn't attracted to him, I just like didn't have a good reason, and I finally had one. But I thought that I would just kind of like stroll along and like live apathetically ever after until I died of a bad case of diarrhea. That's all.